Ultraman Leo. Ultraman Leo is the lion-hearted, literally since his name comes from the zodiac sign Leo, titular ultra hero from the 1974 series Ultraman Leo, and he isn't your average visit Earth for fun cosmic tourist. He's a warrior from planet L77 in the Leo constellation, who watched his home get obliterated by the nasty alien magma, leaving him, his twin brother Astra, and their pet Ron as the sole survivors of the devastation. That's right, intergalactic exile with style and a matching twin. After the destruction of L77, Leo tracked the villains all the way to Earth, arriving just in time to see Ultra 7 get his butt kicked and leg snapped by the same baddies, so Leo stepped up, kicked more butt, and decided, you know what, I like this blue planet, and stayed. To blend in with humans, he took on the identity of Gen Otori, a gym coach type who didn't just spot you on bench press, but also joined the monster attack crew, MAC, when Earth needed saving. With his martial arts skills and serious attitude, thanks to a tragic backstory that would make even the toughest Ultra brood, he became Earth's new defender and eventually earned acceptance among the Ultra brothers alongside his brother Astra. Astra is not just any giant shiny dude in a spandex-like body. He's the younger twin brother of Ultraman Leo and a prince from the now-destroyed planet L77, which makes him royalty and basically the cosmic equivalent of the sibling who shows up late to the party but still brings pie. Born on L77, Astra became an Ultra thanks to the plasma spark reaching his world, the same mysterious energy that turns regular folks into towering protectors of justice, though in his case it was more like a family heirloom than a transformation belt. When alien magma obliterated his home, Astra, Leo, and Leo's pet Ron were the last survivors, but while Leo and Ron made their way to Earth, Astra got captured and tortured by the bad guys. Think less tropical vacation, more villainous boot camp, until Ultraman King swooped in like a very powerful glowing babysitter to rescue him and nurse him back to shape. Once he learned that Leo had survived, Astra hopped across the cosmos to Earth to save his brother in battle and stuck around to help with other threats that were just too tough for Leo alone. He doesn't have a human host, he's about 10,000 years old, and despite not having Ultraman in his name, the bros do cool combos together, proving that family teamwork really does make the Ultra dream work.
Ultraman King. Ultraman King is a legendary, ancient, and ridiculously powerful Ultraman who's been around way before most of the other Ultras you know, existing even before the creation of the plasma spark that turned beings of the Land of Light into Ultras, and clocking in at around 300,000 years old, which means his birthday parties are probably prehistoric themed by default. He isn't literally the king of the Land of Light, despite the name. It's a title given by humans that stuck like glitter on a party invite, and his actual original name is unknown because he's been called many names by many races across the cosmos. Ultraman King's origin isn't described as a classic birth story. Instead, he simply existed before even plasma sparks were a thing, possibly sharing origins similar to the mighty Ultraman Noah, and he's revered like a cosmic elder or godlike figure who lives alone on planet King, meditating and watching over the evolution of the universe while stroking his beard contemplatively. He helped shape Ultraman history by aiding others, like bringing back Ultraman Leo from pieces, granting Ultraman Hikari the Night Brace, sealing the villain Belial, and even spreading his essence across the universe to undo mass destruction. But he never goes around announcing, "King's here," with trumpets, because humility and awesome beard energy matter. Ultraman Joneus. Ultraman Joneus is a supergiant space hero from planet U40 and the main Ultra featured in The Ultraman, kind of like if the universe hired a Greek-themed intergalactic bodyguard with a stellar haircut and a star on his forehead. He's the strongest of the Great Eight ultra-powered warriors from his world who wear their star symbols like flashy badges of honor, and he was sent to Earth long before the series begins to keep the planet safe from kaiju and alien bad guys. Before he partnered with a human, Joneus was already watching Earth, and he picked Choichiro Hikari as his human host after seeing how bravely the young guy defended a space station from a monster while totally running low on oxygen. Impressive enough that Joneus figured Choichiro might be worth merging with. Once they bonded, Choichiro uses a beam flasher device that absorbs energy, probably solar, probably anime magic, to transform into Joneus and fight monsters and alien invaders together. Joneus has been killed, resurrected, and even had his humans' memory wiped. Classic superhero mishaps, but they always team up again to protect Earth and even help in galactic battles like repelling the Heller Empire and sealing away universe-threatening foes.
Ultraman 80. Ultraman 80 is a mighty Ultra from the Land of Light who moonlights as a slightly awkward but very caring middle school teacher named Takeshi Yamato. And yes, that's exactly as cool and as confusing for his students as it sounds. He's officially one of the Ultra Brothers and was sent to Earth to defend it from monsters during a time when threats were popping up again after a long lull, kind of like being called back from vacation because everyone forgot about dinner prep. 80's origin isn't about some tragic accident or radioactive spaghetti. He already was an established Ultra warrior from space, the 9th Ultra Brother, picked by the Intergalactic Defense Force to protect Earth thanks to his smarts and big heroic heart. On Earth, he chose to take on a human form, teaches science and life lessons at Sakuragaoka Middle School, and theorizes that monsters come from minus energy, basically negative vibes and bad emotions. So he's kind of like a cosmic counselor with laser beams. When the planet really needs him, he transforms from teacher to towering 50-meter hero by activating his bright stick and shouting 80 before blasting baddies to bits. It's basically the life of your favorite substitute teacher who also saves the world before lunch. And yes, his students eventually love him for both the lessons and the monster smackdowns. Yullian.
Ultrawoman Yullian is a super shiny cosmic princess from the Land of Light in Nebula M78 and a childhood friend of Ultraman 80, which already sounds like the start of a space opera with snacks at intergalactic birthday parties.
She's literally royalty. Her father is the unnamed king of the Land of Light, and she lived a mostly peaceful life of princess things until interstellar drama crashed her calendar. One day she was kidnapped by the mercenary aliens Alien Galagala and their boss King Galtan, who had the charming plan of killing her friend Ultraman 80. So she made a daring escape to Earth disguised as a human named Ryoko Hoshi to warn 80 about the impending villain meetup. Using a flashy device called the Bright Bracelet, she eventually transformed into her true Ultra self, basically Go-Go Space Power-Up, to help beat the monsters Plasma and Miasma when they showed up, which was sort of her unofficial initiation into monster busting. After the big alien defeats, she mostly chilled with the UGM, but later joined bigger Ultra battles, got frozen by Ultraman Belial's evil antics, and even helped heal fellow Ultras like Regulus with her Mother Beam, basically the cosmic equivalent of giving someone soup when they're sick. So she became an Ultra hero not by accident, but by being a princess who actually showed up when the universe needed her.
Ultraman Scott. Ultraman Scott is a super tall, super ancient Ultra warrior from planet Altara in the Nebula M78, rocking the Ultra Force alongside Ultraman Chuck and Ultrawoman Beth as one of the galaxy's mightiest cosmic do-gooders with a human twist, literally. His host is stunt pilot Scott Masterson, and in his debut adventure, Ultraman The Adventure Begins, Scott literally merged with Masterson after the pilot's jet crashed when the Ultras showed up to chase bad guys from planet Sorkin, creating a giant silver and red hero who could toss monsters around like bad luggage. That merger is his origin. He didn't get powers from a magic watch or a mysterious crystal belt. He simply bonded with Scott Masterson and became Ultraman Scott to fight rampaging kaiju, save civilians, and generally make Earth slightly less chaotic. Once joined, he discovered he could transform by will alone after being in danger, with a glint in his eyes signaling the switch from human to Ultra superhero. And from there, he used classic Ultra techniques like the Granium Beam and Ultra Slicer to blast or slice whatever menace was in his way. Beyond that first battle, Scott stuck around Earth because who wouldn't want front row seats to human pizza, helping in big cosmic fights against monsters like King Myra, and even joining galactic scrapes like Mega Monster Battle Ultra Galaxy and Ultra Galaxy Fight The Destined Crossroad as part of the ever-growing Ultra Legacy.
Ultrawoman Beth.
Ultrawoman Beth is a heroic Ultra from the Ultra Force, a trio of giant space defenders alongside Ultraman Scott and Ultraman Chuck, and she's literally smashing giant monsters while looking fabulous doing it. She made her debut in Ultraman The Adventure Begins, where she merged with stunt pilot Beth O'Brien after a jet-crashing accident and agreed to protect Earth from the rampaging Sorkin monsters as part of the Ultra Force, basically turning a tragic crash into a superpowered team-up like a cosmic buddy cop movie with laser beams and giant monster tentacles. Born on planet Altara in Nebula M78 and about 10,000 years old, Beth is not only the first Ultra warrior ever called Ultrawoman, she's also the youngest, shortest, and lightest of her team, which means she can kick kaiju butt and win every arm wrestling contest at the intergalactic gym. Unlike most Ultras who need gadgets to transform, Beth can shift into her Ultrawoman form just by sheer will once danger looms, signified by that iconic light in her eyes. No transformation device, no awkward pose, just pure determination.
and maybe a little dramatic flair. She's got all the classic Ultra powers like flight and energy beams, plus her own signature Ultra Spout attack, where she guzzles up water and blasts it out like the universe's coolest super soaker, making her enemies wish they'd stayed in bed that morning.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching until the end. I'll be back with more videos, so make sure to like and subscribe.